Thank you for joining us today for the Permission for Pleasure Masterclass edition of our speaker series. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you'd like to host your own masterclass or apply to be interviewed on our speaker series, you can click below to apply. And if there is a specific training or education you're looking to receive around mind, body, soul wellness, please let us know. And it would be our honor and our privilege to bring this to you. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Hi, everybody. This is Amy Jones, your host for the Permission for Pleasure Masterclass series. And I'm really, really excited. Today we have my dear friend, Christalle who's going to be teaching us how to leverage the power of source energy to manifest. And if you're catching this live, amazing. We're going through the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus coming up on November, I think it's the 8th or the 9th. And if you're catching this in replay, very much impactful still. So I'm really, really excited to share this with you and to welcome Christalle into our world. And take it away, my dear. The stage is yours.
So thanks so much for being here. My name is Christalle, and I'm a mindset and trauma release coach certified in theta healing. And I help people to create impactful habits to transform and change their lives, as well as release trauma to create space for more empowered mindset habits. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. And I've presented this workshop a couple of times. So let's begin. So you'll just want to have a pen and paper handy for this. So this workshop is all about manifestation. So if you don't know what manifestation is, I like to think of it as goal setting with a lot of energy behind it. The Wikipedia definition of manifestation is: manifestation refers to the various self-help strategies intended to bring about a personal goal, primarily by focusing one's thoughts upon the desired outcome. The techniques are based on the law of attraction. And in theta healing, the definition is manifestation is the process of creating something in the physical world by using the power of source. And source, you can refer to that as God, universe, or whatever you feel most comfortable with. But basically, using the power of a higher power to bring about changes in your life and discover ways you may be unconsciously blocking yourself from bringing those changes to your life. So why would you use the law of attraction and manifestation? You'll have a specific process to reach your goals. You'll be able to identify how you are unconsciously blocking yourself from receiving what you desire. And you will start to naturally focus on positivity and gratitude, which will carry over into all areas of your life. So to start, I'm just going to give you some general tips. So when you are thinking of your goals and your manifestations, you want to state it in the present tense. For example, if you're manifesting a soulmate, you can say or write down, I am dating my soulmate. Always ask that your manifestations be delivered to you in the highest and best way. If you're manifesting money, you want that to come to you with grace and ease. You don't want to receive it from a car accident settlement or something like that. Write down your goals somewhere that you'll see them every day. It just creates more energy, more power to receive. If you feel yourself slipping into like a lower vibrational thinking, like fear, anxiety, design a short ritual to raise your vibration. I like to just change my environment, whether that's just going into a different room, dancing it out, going outside for a walk, spending time in nature, meditating, that sort of thing. Be careful with spoken word and thought forms. Trying to get your mindset into a more positive place is always helpful. When something appears in your life that you've been working on manifesting, add something else. Continue to challenge your mind. Practice sending unconditional love to yourself and others daily. Make a list of what you're grateful for every day. Be absolutely unavailable for your dreams not to come true, and trust that the universe has your back and has a plan. So, any questions so far? You can pop them in the chat or
I'm just gonna share because I thought that was really cool. And I'm writing this down for myself because we forget. So when your manifestation arrives, obviously say thank you and celebrate and fully receive. But I love that you said add something else and just keep that going. I love that. Thank you.
yeah. Yeah, we as humans, we're always wanting to challenge ourselves, and why not create the biggest goals that you can and just add more because we deserve to have abundance in our life. So, all right. So, this is where we're going to be a little bit more interactive. So, you're going to get a pen and paper out. The first step in the manifestation process is deciding what you truly want. What do you truly want? In detail. Write down 3 to 5 things that you are looking to manifest in your life. They can be material things, feelings, general goals, but be very specific. So I'll give you some time to write down a couple things, and I'll write down a couple things too.
Do you know what I'm gonna do while we're reading? I'm gonna just put some music on. Can you hear that music?
No.
How's that?
There we go. Okay. So did everyone have 2 to 3 things written down?
Yes. Yes.
Does anyone want to share? I can go first. So I wrote down I'm trying to implement a bedtime routine. I have a really great morning routine, but bedtime routine is a little scattered. So I wrote down I have a bedtime routine that sets me up for success every day. And then I also wrote down I serve 4 soul aligned clients every month in a one-on-one container. Anyone else want to share?
I'll share. So I wrote down just kind of getting rid of negative self-talk and trying to have more positive mindset. Like, I'll be kind of positive about things for a few days and then I just start getting really negative. So I'm trying to fix that.
Good. Yeah. I feel you.
Struggle.
Struggle. So the next step, Amy, did you want to share anything?
Sure. I was just waiting to see if Stephanie had anything else to share. Are you good?
Or you can go.
Okay. I am gracefully and easily receiving $10,000 a month in money from my business in the most beautiful and aligned way. I am helping women connect with their hearts, with the hearts of others. I am connecting with the hearts of others, which is their home, and home is where the heart is. And I'm listening to myself, my family, my friends as I am holding space for their highest aligned abundance.
Wow, I love that. Very specific and beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the next step is we're going to discover any subconscious blocks you may have in regards to your goals. So you can ask yourself the following questions to discover limiting beliefs that could be holding you back. What would happen if you had this now? It could be positive or negative. For example, if you're asking for a large sum of money, do you have fears around how you will spend it or how you will save it? Or if you're manifesting a large amount of clients in your business, are you worried about the time management? With the self-talk, are you worried with how you will replace those thoughts and how you will get there? One thing I am always manifesting is being the healthiest and most fit version of myself. And I've realized that the maintenance phase of getting to like my goal weight or my healthiest version is what really scares me. So I've had to reframe my thoughts around that. So write down a couple of things that come up when you think of this, and we'll reconvene in a few minutes. Did everyone think of something to write down or need more time?
Okay.
So does anyone want to share? I can go first. With my manifesting my nourishing bedtime routine, like my routine now is to like watch a show at night, and I feel like that helps me turn off my brain. So I'm like afraid that doing more like personal development type stuff at night is going to not allow me to turn my brain off. Um, as I said, the becoming the healthiest and most fit version of myself, I'm afraid of the maintenance phase and how I'm going to feel, and feel like I'm never going to be able to relax when it comes to health and fitness. So those are a couple of my subconscious blocks that
I feel you on the maintenance.
I have.
I can go. So it's so funny. I wrote specifically around the money piece, completely forgot the other piece about holding space and listening. So I'm going to do that next. But the money piece specifically was the doubt. Can I hold it? Can I do it? Why me? It's a lot. Do I have the courage? Do I have the strength? Do I have the support? Can I be consistent? What are people going to think of me? Am I a fraud? Am I a failure? I'm no good. I'm not worthy. Um, and it's really coming. And I circled. Can I hold it? Because I'm in a space where I've always received it outside of me, and now I'm creating it from within me. And it's a very different space to be in. And so it's an invitation for me to rise in my leadership and worth that I can receive from me versus someone else.
Mhm.
And I'm actively moving through all of these uncomfortable feelings right now. And I'm challenging them, which feels really good and scary and good and scary and good.
Yeah, I totally relate to all of that too.
Thank you for letting me share.
Stephanie, do you have anything to share on this one?
Sure. I mean, kind of like y'all. I'm always thinking like, oh, I'm not good enough. I mean, one of my main goals right now is trying to be a digital freelance illustrator. So I'm just always like, oh, there's so much better artists than me. Like, I'm not good enough. I need to increase my skills. Like, so I've been trying to meditate more and just focus on positivity. And I actually got a new client yesterday. So hopefully it's starting to work.
I've seen your artwork and it looks amazing.
Oh,
But
thank you.
you have to start somewhere, and the fact that you started is like the most brave part of it. So congrats.
Stephanie, Crystal, if you're okay with this, Stephanie, I invite you to share in the comments of the invitation for the event that you manifested this. I would love to celebrate that with you publicly.
Sure.
So the next part is we're going to clear the subconscious blocks. So I'm going to take you through a short meditation. We're going to connect with the power of source. And while we're there, we're going to do kind of a visualization. So once we're there, I will guide you through the visualization exercise. So just start by like getting relaxed and closing your eyes, taking a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, like 2 to 3 to get really relaxed. And just imagine all your energies gathered into your heart center. All the energy that you've been projecting out to the world today, you're bringing that all back to yourself for this one moment, this 1 hour for just you. And just imagine this energy flowing down through your body, through your torso, through your legs, and out the soles of your feet, and connecting with the energy of Mother Earth. And just imagine the energy flowing back up, anchoring in with the energy of Mother Earth, the energy flowing back up through your feet, up through your legs, through your torso, just opening all the chakras in your body as this energy flows up. And your consciousness will be suspended in a beautiful ball of light above your head. And just imagine this ball of light protecting you. You may notice a color associated with this beautiful ball of light. And this ball of light is traveling up through the roof of the building you're in, up past the clouds and the stars and the planets and the galaxies, past layers of white and dark light, white and dark light. And you'll reach a golden light, and you'll reach a thick rainbow jelly-like substance, which is the laws of the universe. From here, you'll ascend into the pink mist of compassion. And finally, you'll reach a tingly white, effervescent light of Source, Creator, unconditional love. The energy of it just is. Just take a moment to be present in this beautiful, bright white light. Just continuing to breathe. If you find your mind wandering, just come back to your breath. And now take a moment and visualize this goal that you have. And visualize how you will feel knowing that this goal is already achieved. This goal is already on its way. How will you feel? Who will you see? Who's with you? How do you talk to yourself knowing this goal is already achieved? And now take a moment to think about those unconscious, subconscious thoughts and beliefs that you have in regards to this goal. Fear, doubt, maybe anxiety, insecurity. Just allow yourself to visualize these blocks in front of you. And just imagine these blocks are floating up and out of your energy. Just allowing them to be released into the power of Source, creating space for new energy, for empowerment, for unconditional love for yourself. Do them one at a time. These fears, these unconscious, subconscious beliefs. To allow them to dissolve. And just imagine the new empowered beliefs. Being downloaded into your energy, into your heart. And just continue to breathe. Just take a moment to connect with the energy of a higher power outside of yourself, Source, universe, creator. And either out loud or just in your mind, ask that these empowered beliefs be integrated into your energy. And give thanks. And give thanks to yourself for showing up, for being brave, for taking the time. And when you're ready, just imagine yourself back in that bright white light. Just imagine yourself floating back down through the pink mist of compassion. Back to the golden light. Past layers of white and dark light. white and dark light, and past the stars and the planets and the galaxies. And imagine your consciousness is now suspended above your crown chakra. The energy is flowing back down into your body, through your torso, through your legs, out the open soles of your feet, and reconnecting with the energy of the earth. Just bringing that energy back up into your body, up through your feet, through your legs, up through your torso, and gathered back into your heart center. And when you're ready, just take another deep breath and just open your eyes when you're ready. And how's everyone feeling?
You feel very relaxed and more positive, so thank you.
Good, good.
Mhm. Mhm.
Anything come up when you were kind of visualizing or witnessing?
Just thoughts kept coming in, taking me away from what I wanted. Just distractions, just mind chatter of other things that are noisy in my life.
Maybe part of your manifestations can just be asking for that that calm and peace
Mm.
to connect with yourself.
Thank you.
All right. So the next part is matching the vibration of what you're manifesting. How will you feel once your dreams come true? For me, once I reach the goals that I set out with clients, I will feel empowered and validated and aligned and like I'm on the right path. I'll feel just a lot of joy. So, what can I do to tap into these feelings daily? Feeling validated is something that I need to feel myself. So to feel validated in what I'm doing, I really try to embody the truth of what I teach. So if I'm teaching people to have healthy habits, doing my healthy habits helps me feel validated. Tapping into the feelings of joy, so spending time in nature, connecting with friends, journaling, meditating, those all bring me feelings of joy and validation. So when I start to get off track with lower vibrational thinking, those are some of the practices I return to. Anyone else?
Not connected to the money piece, but the other piece, I remind myself how far I've come and how much I've grown and how proud I am of myself. Because I'm not the same person that I was a few years ago. I'm really, really proud and grateful for the amount of presence and gratitude that I have in my life now. And then weaving that and anchoring that into the money, knowing I'm worthy to receive the money, that's where the focus is now.
Yeah, I think gratitude is a really good way as well. Just writing down what you're grateful for, thinking of it in your meditations. I always think of it every morning. So it's a huge part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you.
Stephanie, how did you feel when you received this new client?
Pretty ecstatic. Working on illustrations for her today. So I'm trying to just keep that positive mindset of like, maybe this will lead to more clients if, people see my work. And just trying to, I guess, keep that moving forward, positive mindset.
Keep that momentum going.
Yeah, momentum is the word I was looking for.
So, in what ways can you tap into those ecstatic feelings daily? Are there any practices that you want to incorporate or anything that you're currently doing?
No, this is probably an area that you could help me out with.
Yeah, so I know you enjoy dancing
Hmm.
and horses. Um, what about doing a little ritual where you start slipping into that lower those negative thoughts, turning on your headphones for 5 minutes and just dancing it out? How would that make you feel?
That would probably lift my spirits a bit, remind me of, EDM festivals,
Hmm.
with friends.
Yeah. So designing little rituals like that can really help.
Mhm.
Whether it's just getting out of your current space for just a few minutes or completely going for a drive and blasting the music for a little bit. Things like that can really help.
Okay.
So,
Something
yeah,
else I'd like to add, if that's
yeah.
okay. So I just hosted this goddess circle, which I know you're a part of. And the amount, like my heart was just, it was just like singing. It was just so full. I don't even have a word for it. It was just, it felt so alive and awake and just really, 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 really good. And that happened last week as well when I received um, clients coming into my world in a way that I have been working very diligently to create, which is a passive way, which isn't a transactional way. And I'm so grateful. And I just realized it was the same exact heart exploding sensation. And it's me seeing my worth and my value. And it came in a really beautiful way. And so one of the things I'm going to take away from this is thank you for the reminder to tap into what I just felt, because that was like such embodiment of just pride and love and connection and commitment. And it was just really, really beautiful to receive. So I want to say thank you for reminding me with this question to just tap into that feeling.
Hmm.
It's part of my manifestation.
And so, how can you tap into those feelings on the days when you don't have the goddess circle?
Oh, I
What
have
do
it
you?
in my heart because I
Hmm.
just got brought back to that, and then more other times, specifically with clients, because it's different with I'm talking specifically with my business, but it's I got zapped right into that moment, um, and so I know for me, going for walks and moving the energy and getting the energy out of my body, it releases the blocks, and in combination with remembering how that feels, I'm actually really excited to integrate both of those together, because I'm a specific manifester, and so this is going to be fun to play around and experiment with.
Thanks for sharing. Um, so the next part that I like to do is thinking about building capacity to welcome and hold your goals. Part of manifesting, like if you're manifesting a new business, you might need to like set up an LLC or set up your social media or set up marketing. Um, if you're manifesting money, having a plan in place of how you will hold and receive that money. For me, like manifesting health, I was like looking in my closet, like, do I need to buy some new clothes that are going to fit me better, that I will feel more comfortable in? Do I need to invest in some cookbooks? I just started following the Ayurveda way of living and eating. So I'm looking at cookbooks. So, in what ways can you welcome your goals before they're already there to signal to the universe that you're ready? So, think about a couple things you can do. So, um, how I am building capacity to hold my goals is, as I said, like looking for recipes for my new diet and lifestyle. Um, Probably going to buy myself some new clothes to um, really congratulate and validate myself for making these changes. Creating more time and space for workouts, um, for to hold the clients. I'm allowing like self love and validation to step into my power to be able to serve the clients in the highest and best way. Stephanie, you want to share anything about building capacity to hold more clients or your more positive mindset or self talk?
Yeah, so I mean, currently, I'm just focusing on learning as much as I can, like just watching YouTube videos and following professional digital illustrators and designers. Um, and just kind of realizing like I need to create more art so I can build a portfolio and eventually legitimize my business and start marketing it more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, a little scatterbrained right now, but figuring it out as I go.
Starting a new business is like a whole other level of healing that you probably didn't expect.
Yeah, I mean, I have a business degree and I worked in corporate marketing for a while. So like I have some background, but running your own business I know is going to be very different.
It's a lot of unexpected things.
Yeah.
Amy,
Stephanie,
anything
I feel you on corporate. I was in there for 20 years. I
Ugh,
feel you.
awful.
Welcome to the other side. Something actually I'm really, really proud of that I've done, and I'm in the next phase of it, is I was never taught like about budgeting, financial budgeting as a child. I mean, I was taught about money and go and get a job and this and that, but I wasn't really taught how to like allocate my money into ways that sustained and fulfilled me and also paid it forward to others. Um, and I, came from a good home, but I always just felt like middle class, like was never enough and, mindset, whatnot. And so something I've really started doing in the last year is reframing the way that I look at money and putting it into different buckets of like wants, needs, nice to haves, and then paying it forward for charity. I've done it with my children, and all the money that comes in now, I'm reallocating to each of those different buckets with love and trust. And the one that I wrote specifically was when I'm spending and when I'm paying, just to tap into that heart piece that I felt and also be really proud of the foundation that I've rebuilt for myself. Because it takes away the stress and the worry and it integrates another level of trust because I know that I've done this for me and it's not like, oh my God, I don't have enough money to pay for X or how am I going to do this? It's like, yes, you've put it aside and it's here and it's meant to be spent and it's meant to have fun with, and it's not just meant to pay your bills, but go have fun and enjoy. And it's not that I didn't have money to do that before. It's just the way that I'm looking at it now is very refreshing and very empowering and free. Like it feels different. And so I'm really just going to tap into holding and creating more space and capacity for like this new world that I'm creating. So I'm really proud of what I've created. So thank you for this question.
That's awesome. It reminds me of this book I'm reading about the universal laws in relation to money. So I'll have to share that title with you.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
So the final step in the process is being a co-creator. What steps can you take daily to do your part in reaching your goals? Um, what are the daily habits of people that already have what you desire? How do they talk to themselves? What is their self-care routine? Unfortunately, we can't just say we want something and then just sit back and I mean, it happens. It does happen. We do receive things by just thinking and stating them out loud. But if we want to fast track the process, the best thing we can do is meet the universe halfway. So what can we do to meet the universe halfway in regards to these goals?
I just have to share as I'm doing this, it's snowing and I'm just picturing everything falling from heaven. And I've just had this, I was looking at my video, I have this big smile on my face.
Love snow.
Oh.
I'm jealous. I know that's weird, but I came from the north, so it's in my blood.
It's our first snowfall, and it's always special. Everything's fresh and clean and new. I love it.
I love it. So, what steps you can take daily to reach your goals? I wrote down continue to work on the mindset around health. I was listening to affirmations for a while. I'm going to pick that back up. And just continuing to learn more about this new lifestyle I'm introducing because there's a lot to learn. It's not a 30-day challenge. This is a lifestyle change. So just coming to grips with that. And then for attracting clients, just continuing to show up authentically, to embody the truth of what I'm teaching is going to help me attract the soul aligned clients that I am here to serve. So
I just feel so much anchoring and purpose and just like I feel you and I'm so excited for you.
yeah.
I'd like to share that for me specifically, like I'm really proud of the structure that I've put into place of what I've been creating. And now it's just because I've been on this journey for quite a while, the self-love journey that is on autopilot now, which I'm very proud of because it wasn't for a long time. And now the business is clicking into another gear. What I've created is somewhat autopilot. And now it's just the mindset, it's the discipline, which is a huge word for me. And then just do the work and show up and be accountable, but focus specifically on the revenue generating activities first. Because I get stuck in the vision. I'm a visionary, and that's where the fun is for me. But that in the moment doesn't make money.
Yeah.
So it's bringing me back to the ground and do the revenue generating activities first, and then go play and have fun.
Love that. Discipline is a huge word for me too. I think it's like where motivation ends is where discipline kicks in. And unfortunately, as much as we are on the self-love journey, we do need to have discipline to make these dreams a reality. So
yes, and not control is the way I've learned to reframe it.
Yeah. And it's not about burnout, but it's about instead of watching Netflix, working on your book or whatever you're working on, or working on your business, or taking some time for self-care. So Stephanie, any new habits or anything you want to share?
Yeah, actually, instead of like watching Netflix while I'm eating a meal, in the last couple weeks, I've started just making myself watch more videos on freelancing or graphic design and illustration. So I'm usually probably spend about an hour a day just learning. And then I've been taking some courses on Udemy the last couple of years, and just focusing on creating either new personal designs or designs for clients so I can start building up my portfolio and sharing more on social. I mean, sharing my designs on Facebook recently is actually how I got the client yesterday. So just need to start sharing my work.
Yeah, you never know who's watching, and you just got to keep sharing and sharing and sharing because the algorithm.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. Um, Anything else anyone wants to share? That's kind of all I have. Are we ready to end 2022 with a lot of motivation and energy?
I love that we're talking about this on the Taurus new moon because that is about anchoring our foundation. It's very
Yeah.
timely. This is good. This was really fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
So much. And if you want a copy of this, I have like a little worksheet. If you want that for future, let me know. I can send it out. And yeah, if anyone wants to work further on their manifestations or go deeper into their limiting beliefs, we can do a session and we can really dive in and see like really where the beliefs are held and see what kind of situations might have caused these beliefs to happen in the first place. So just let me know. And
thank you very much, Crystal. This was lovely.
Thank you.
All of her contact information is going to be in the bottom of the video. So for sure, if you want to reach out, you'll know how to connect with her. And Stephanie, and for anybody else that's watching on replay, if you want to be part of the Permission for Pleasure speaker series, there's both an interview component and as well a masterclass component. You're more than welcome to connect into my world. I am more than happy to share my stage for you, to share your magic, your medicine, your wisdom with the world. We are all equally valuable and equally important humans, and we are all part of one connected world. And it is my ultimate pleasure to help you share yourself outward and help also receive mind, body, and soul wellness in the most anchored and empowering form of leadership from me. So thank you for sharing the space with us today. And
thank you.
If nothing else, then we will say goodbye.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.